Good morning, everyone. It's Penelope, and I'm in my kitchen this morning um, because I kind of wanted to focus on home. Um, Most of us live in debt. You know, we have credit card bills, we have maybe loan bills that we're paying off, and this coming month is going to be the start of getting my debt paid off. Okay. Now, my channel is still going to be about frugal living, homesteading, prepping, and, you know, sales and deals, couponing. But it's going to be a little more structured. And I'm going to show you the garden. I'm going to show you how I prep meals. And I'm going to get all of that taken care of and show you what I do. So, first things first, I survived the Dollar General clearance event, but yesterday I was feeling very ill. I don't know what I did, but I was feeling really, really bad. I had to cancel with my daughter, which absolutely broke my heart because any chance I can get her to come visit me, I am like all for it. Or anytime I can see her or talk to her, I just, it broke my heart for her not to be able to come out yesterday, but it was so hot. We don't have air conditioning. I wasn't feeling well. I had dinner prepared, but it was just so hot. I just, I canceled. And Lauren, if you see this, sorry. Anyway, um, I have this little thing on my board, and this is going to be kind of like what I'm going to be living by for the next 5 weeks, starting this week. Starting this week, it's going to start my no spend 5 weeks. My goal is to have $1,000 by the end of that 5 weeks. And I'm going to try to do this for 4 weeks or 4 months straight. I want to save up $4,000 to pay completely off my debt, and I'm just going to work on getting it paid off. Now, there are going to be a lot of things popping up. There's going to be some stuff coming up that I have to pay for: property tax, car repair, new tires, water heater. I'd like to find a freezer for the house before winter. You know, there's going to be stuff popping up, but I'm hoping that I can do this on my own. As you know, I don't have help with bills. I don't have help with anything in the household, or even anything for that matter. I have no help. I might as well be single, except for the stress and the mental anguish that I deal with daily. Anyway, I am going to talk about a little bit about this No Spend September. My goal, like I said, is to have $1,000 at the end of the 5 weeks. That means $200 a week is going to go into a new account that I'm going to start Friday. Now, how am I going to budget weekly? My weekly budget is going to be $60. Okay, $60. That's all I'm going to put in an envelope. And I'm going to take that $60 out on a Friday when I go in, and I'm going to have it divided as such: 25 for groceries, 20 for gas, 15 for miscellaneous. Okay. Now, with the groceries, 25 bucks. So I'm going to allot myself a week. If I go lower, fantastic. The $20 in gas is going to stay the same. I'm not going to need more. I'm not going to need less. I'm just going to put that $20 a week in my gas tank. Now, the $15 miscellaneous might fluctuate a little bit. Every other week, I buy tobacco and I buy tubes. That's about $8 total, $8 or $9 every 2 weeks. So, yes, we will still continue to buy that. Now, if there is any money left at the end of that week in that envelope, I will only put the amount in the envelope that equals $60 with what's left over. Which means, for example, if there is $10 left over, then I'm only going to put 50 in it. I'm only going to keep 60 a week for spending at all. So anything that I don't have to put in there, I'm not putting it in there. It's not going in there. If I sell some things from my stockpile, that money is going to go into that envelope. Okay? And then I'm not going to put any money into that envelope. You see. Say I sell a $20 bag. Still sound like a drug dealer. Okay, that $20 is going to go into my envelope. That is $20 I'm not going to have to put into my envelope for the following week. That will probably be my gas money. So if you're buying stuff from me, just know I'm going to be using that money to live on so that I can save money. If you're a customer. Okay, now I do know that Thursday I am supposed to cook something for work. We're having a little pitch-in deal. And I was going to make something that I was going to have to go to the store and buy things for. Well, I made a decision. No. We're going to do what I did in a video a long time ago, a few months back, about having items in your pantry for impromptu dishes, for gatherings, so on and so forth. So I am going to do a big pasta salad and put some cheese and some meat in there too. So that way it's a little more sustainable. But I already have the pasta, I have the sauce, I have the vegetables, I have some salami, I have some shredded cheese, and that's what we're going to do. I am not going to spend any more money for that event. Okay? See my cat back there? I've got one laying right here, and they've been driving me crazy to try to make this video. Okay, so I don't need any more groceries this week. I don't need anything. The animals don't need anything. But now I've already got my meal list needs, my grocery needs for my meal list for next week. I'm going to need eggs. I'm going to need milk, and I'm going to need sliced cheese. Now, the thing with the sliced cheese is I do have block cheese that I got on sale 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. So I could slice that up really, really thin and make that slices, and I probably will. So I will probably take that off my need list. Also on my little board, I have my weekly goals, my stock room. I need to get it straightened up. It is just so hot up there. I need to get my floors done in here because they are horrible. I took up the old rug, and I need to really clean this area where that big rug came from because it looks really bad. And then I need to get my garden going. I need to go in there and transplant some of the little starts that I have and start really focusing on some of the weeding that needs to be done on the plants areas that are already there. Okay. Something else I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to show you one really awesome deal I got from the Dollar General clearance sale that just absolutely blew me out of the water, and it worked. And the manager and I were just like, woo, we won. Okay, so as you may know, if you were doing the Dollar General clearance, this was the dog food. It is the Nutrish from Rachel Ray. It is the 0 grain. It was marked down to $6.50, and so then on our clearance sale, it was $3.25. Okay. Now at one Dollar General, the manager would not let me do this, so I ended up paying $3.25 a piece for the bags of dog food that I got. I was fine with that. I was fine with that because it's a pretty expensive dog food. So, and the packaging. This packaging is to last a long time. So I can put this in our stockpile for the dog, and it's going to last a long time. Kind of like the Nutro bags. I mean, it's very similar to the Nutro bags, but this one, once you open it, you open it. It doesn't have a resealable close. So anyway, so we know this is supposed to be $3.25 a bag. Now, I had Nutrish, and it was the peak, for the peak type of Nutrish dog food, for $3 off. Well, the manager at the $1 General would not let me use them, would not try it, would not even step over that line to say, hey, let's just give it a try. But I bought the dog food anyway because, you know, I'm always buying these small bags of dog food. I had a bunch of the Beneful stocked up that my dog absolutely hates. I would open a bag of the little bags of Beneful that I was getting on the coupon deals, and she would just look at me like, oh God, not that again. So I got rid of that because now I got all of this 0 grain. But yesterday I went to, it was early morning, and I went to the other Dollar General, and I took one bag up and I took my coupon up and I said, hey, I said, what do you think about trying this? I said, I know it says Peak, but it is a Nutrish type dog food. You want to test drive it? She's like, sure, we'll test drive it. It worked. I paid 23 cents for this bag of dog food. Needless to say, I went back and got 5 more because I had 5 more coupons. So I got 6 of these dog foods for 23 cents a piece. Okay? That was my awesome find. Even though I found great deals on other things, like the All, and I did find some Tide at one store. That was awesome. But I really wasn't thoroughly jazzed about anything other than this dog food because I really was upset. Not only did the manager that would not say this, I told her, I said, I have a couple of 5 off 25s for Saturday. No, you don't. And dummy me listened to her. And then yesterday when I went through my visor where I keep all my stuff, I did have 2 5 off of 25s for Saturday at Dollar General. I could have saved $10 more at Dollar General on my Saturday hauls. I was livid. And I kept them in my car because I am going to stop and see her today and let her know, look at this. Anyway, my channel is going to take a bit of a turn, and we are going to focus on some major deals. We're going to look at ways to make our homes more frugal and how to save more money, especially at the grocery store, because that's very important, and how we can just work on building money accounts through budgeting. I would say this, if you're used to spending $25 on something and say you start spending 10, take that 15 because you're used to spending that and put that aside. Just keep putting that aside until you have enough to start another account. And I am going to try to have my debtor's checking account started Friday. I have some money in my other account that I'm going to throw over in there in order to just kind of cushion it a little bit to start it. And then by the end of the 5 weeks, then I'll be able to start paying off my debt. I don't know how this is going to work, but just stay tuned. I think I'm going to take you a tour of my garden. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. But I'm going to go get some rest and get ready for work. And remember, pack your lunches. Don't buy fast food. Bad, bad, bad. Always pack your lunches. Very important. I know the Chinese buffet sounds good, or the cheeseburger and french fries with the soda pop sounds good. But how about taking some of that leftover spaghetti or make a sandwich? Take some of that salad that you made the other night. Take some fruit. That's what I'm doing. Y'all have a great day. Bye.